2.5, 1.
Hey, it's Russ and Bo 2.0. I'm Russ Rollins, host of the program with 275 pounds, screaming, stealing, sex appeal, the big man Bo Rose.
What's up? Damn it, man. Did I have a good time at Nice and Easy last week? I love that bar.
Is that all you live for?
I
Is to go to
love
Nice and Easy?
that bar. That's what my wife thinks.
You like what you like.
Ryan Holmes, by the way, handling business for us. We appreciate it, Ryan Holmes. And Scotty York is here. He is our business manager. He handles the Russ and Bo Empire.
Yeah.
Which, what all do we have in the Empire right now?
Russ and Bo.
We got us.
Yeah.
We got
Scotty.
this equipment, which is cool.
We actually live here now.
Yeah, I didn't know if we're going out to do one this time or if we're doing it here, but I like it when we do it here.
I know. But I like going out too. I mean,
that's fun. What you love going out.
I do like being amongst people.
It gives you an excuse to go places.
Exactly. And do stuff.
and you can tell your wife, well, no, this is part of the Russ and Bo. I got to go. Sorry.
That's exactly
Russ is an asshole. He made me go out here.
No. She thinks you're an asshole for other reasons.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
So what did you do for the storm? I was a little worried. They said Apopka got more rain than everybody.
We didn't get nothing, man. It was nothing for the storm. Was complete. I mean, nothing.
It barely
rained. It barely rained. I mean, but we got everything. Now, of course, I don't know if Mr. York told you, we got to go. Last week after the show, we went and we got my mom all set up. All set up with the generator and ran the extension cords and got everything all set up. Well, she didn't need any of it, and now it's all sitting in her front yard. So,
and she ain't liking that at all.
Well, yeah, she preferred for it to be clean up, you know. So we got to go pick all that. And then she's like, "Oh, and do you know this person?" And I'm like, "No." Well, they brought over a bunch of sandbags and put them back in the backyard. So I need you to move those. I'm like, "Oh, Mom."
Oh, they gave you chores.
That sounds like we're sweating.
Where's she moving those to?
Well, I guess somebody came and lined her back porch with the sandbags.
That was nice.
And they got to be moved. So.
Yeah, I wish you'd have told me. I got to change of clothes at the office.
Nah,
I didn't sandbag, but my neighbors across the street did. I had to go over to my neighbor's house. I got a package delivered to my house.
Yeah.
And I opened it thinking it's like something I ordered on Amazon. And it was a pair of pink Nike underwear. and I'm looking at them like, what the hell? And the girlfriend doesn't wear Nike underwear. And I'm holding this underwear. And then I look at the bag. It's my address, but it has the name of a different person on it and their phone number.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I don't know who this is. I go to my.
Hold on. How big were the underwear?
Pretty big.
Men or women?
Women's underwear.
Women, big woman.
Big woman.
Hey, big women need love too.
And underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need underwear.
Well, then I have to call this lady who I've never met. I've never met this neighbor because it's a rental house across the street. So I get a lot of different people in and out of there. And their house was lined with sandbags. And I got to go hand this lady her big pink underwear.
Did you tell her you looked at her pink underwear?
Well, the package was opened. I had no other thing to do. I was like, hey, I thought I ordered something, and obviously this is not mine. Here you go.
How awkward.
And she had her whole house was lined in
sandbags.
Yeah.
Step over her sandbags.
Sadly, I kind of scoff at and make fun of in my own head of people that go way overboard for the hurricanes because I've lived here so long. Right. It's like, oh, come on, you don't need plywood. You're in the middle. But I mean, it is better to be prepared than not be prepared. But so many people went so overboard with so much, and nothing happened. Now, of course, the first time you don't do anything, then your house will flood, and you know.
It's one of those better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it.
I guess.
But my wife and I had this whole conversation, this whole argument, because I was hell bent on getting a generator. I had decided I'm getting a generator.
Well, because Scotty was pricing them for you.
Yep, we were going to get one.
I was dogs on a treadmill.
I was gonna go get one, and she looked at me one morning, and I said, "All right, let's go to the Home Depot." I wanted to go early so I could get the first load. She goes, "Go back to bed. We ain't going to get no generator." I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, "This storm ain't hitting." I was like, "Okay, well, you know what? If this becomes a problem, it's on you." And she's like, "We'll be fine."
Yeah, but here's the thing. If the AC went out and not you, she wouldn't give a crap about you. But if the dogs were hot, we had 6 dogs now.
Five.
I thought you got another one that you tried to pawn off on my wife.
We had 4. Now that's our 5th.
Well, so you got 5 dogs.
Man.
Still working on
Ooh,
Charlie.
That's
Chuck.
That's
cool.
just cool.
But no, I mean,
and
you're
you dress
right.
like your dogs too.
Huh?
Like you kind of dress and have the same look as all your dogs, right? They're big white dogs. You got a white shirt, white hair. I'm saying you kind of look like your dog.
You know, that's dogs end up looking like their masters.
Yeah.
You're right. Big,
big, white,
loving,
loving,
loyal, and don't like to sweat.
Right.
So I needed a generator, but the wife talked me out of it.
You
But
did need a
she was
generator,
right.
but you'll need it for the next. Yeah, she was right this time. But now,
Right.
see, I know I've got my generator. It's all set. It starts perfectly. I know that. I got my gas for it ready. In
See,
case.
I wanted to go. I'm shopping, right? I'm looking at Home Depot, and they got this Ryobi, and I thought about you. Look at Russ.
That's
They
what I
got
have.
this Ryobi
Generator, yeah.
but it's like the Mac Daddy electric start. It's like 6,500 watts. It'll run my house.
An electric start.
Yeah,
Well,
you push a button, baby, and it's running.
That's nice.
Oh, so it's battery operated. Okay, battery. Okay, yeah.
And so I want to get that one. It was being new and introduced, and I'll probably end up with that one. However,
Well, while you're hair lipping the governor, let me say this: that Generac thing they advertised all over
yeah,
I believe this entire storm was brought to you by Generac,
right,
Yeah.
and you put
Hurricane Generac.
and it starts at $19.99. You know, that's pretty inexpensive.
and that's
Not
where
the
I was
good
going.
one though. You want the full house one.
I
It
want
is
a
not
full
that.
house one,
Yeah.
and my sister got one, and they're like $10,000.
Yeah.
Well, Scotty's got a guy.
Got to get that
Oh.
Danny
Me and
Tanner
Scotty
one.
talked about. Scotty's got a guy
Scotty
for
got a
about
guy?
half that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, you
and
got
that's
you fell off a truck.
and we're going to be
Scotty
doing
always has a guy.
Scotty's always got a guy.
It don't matter what it is. Scotty got a
Whatever
guy.
you need, Scotty's got a guy. Well, that's where I'm going because we're going to do a remodel at our house on the bathroom. Tracy's got all this plans to do this remodel, and I said, okay, I'm in. Except I want two things. I want a new air conditioner, and I want a Generac. You know, the Generac type generator. So when the power goes out, this thing starts. I ain't missing a beat.
A new air conditioning system is expensive as hell.
I figure, she's got a big old budget plan for this thing, so I'm getting into it. So I'm getting what I want.
You're dropping 10 to 12 on the AC.
I got it priced at about 8.
Okay.
Scotty's got a guy.
Yeah,
Scotty's got a guy.
no, I got my own guy for the AC.
Yeah.
My AC guys, I've been talking to him for a couple of years. He's kept this one going, and I got him worked out. And the Generac,
So that's all
Scotty. Well, it's not done yet, but
Because I got a guy too that might give you a nice little hookup. Mills Air, I will just say Mills Air is awesome. They did me right.
and I'm sure they did. And like I said, my guy Skip has kept ours running because it's broken down a few different times.
There ain't nothing worse than broken down acre.
And he comes over at the whim and he handles it. And I told him, when we get a new one, you're my guy.
Okay.
And I didn't even care about. I'm not shopping. I'm not doing nothing.
You
He's
already
my
promised
guy.
it. Yeah, that's what
because
you
he's
gotta do.
been there for like 8 years for us.
Yeah.
And he knows the deal and he's taking care of us. So he'll be my guy when it comes to that. Scotty will be my guy when it comes to the Generac. So our argument was, listen, if we're going to get the whole house generator, you ain't getting a portable. I said, well, what about till we get the whole house generator? And she goes, you ain't getting a portable if we're getting a whole house.
Damn.
So I said, all right, that's fine. So that means she's in on the whole house. So I'm cool with that.
So
I kind of,
you just gotta
it's a
wait.
win-win.
Whatever she tells you is what's going to happen.
Exactly.
That's-
She wears the pants and lets me think I'm in charge.
I don't even think you think you're in charge.
No,
you don't even sound like you're in charge. You don't sound remotely in charge.
I'm getting a Generac and a new AC.
I guarantee you won't get the Generac.
I bet I do.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. She's on board, man. I'm a salesman.
Backsplash.
I can sell.
I got to put backsplash this weekend, and I totally have forgotten how to do it. I did it once before, but the way I did it before, it was these tile things, and it had like sticky stuff on the back. You just stick it on the wall, and then put it. That was easy.
Same
well,
thing.
Mary Ellen was flipping around on Facebook or something, found these tiles, and they're hand painted Spanish tile.
Okay.
And so we got to get this. So these 2 big boxes came in,
Right.
and it's just tile, no sticky stuff or whatever.
So
and
it's thin set. You got to use thin set. You got to trowel it onto the wall.
you trowel on the wall. I would think you would put something on the tile, stick it on the wall, and then put that stuff over top.
No. That stuff you're talking about something different. The thin set goes behind it, and you trowel it onto the wall, and then you put your tiles in there, and then it sets up.
I got to go to Home Depot and have them show me.
Yeah, or YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Speaking of YouTube,
Yeah, we're on YouTube right now live. Yeah, what's up, YouTube people?
you can YouTube just about anything nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Yeah, but thin set's what you got to do. It ain't fun, man. It's a pain in the butt.
I gotta tell you, I've done a backsplash once before, and it actually wasn't that bad. It was kind of fun because you're in air conditioning, you're not sweaty.
You like that artistic stuff, and it'll come out very, very nice with what you, because you're very artistic.
Yeah, but this
Not autistic,
this is just putting up squares. This is really not.
But there's an art to it.
Is there?
Absolutely, because if you put them up wrong,
Oh well, yeah, you got to make sure the tiles look right,
and they got to be level, and you got to draw chalk lines to make sure everything's right.
Yeah,
it ain't just throwing some damn stuff on the wall.
So about us doing the live show at a strip club, what's happening with that?
Yeah, where we at on that?
we talked enough about fixing our friggin' houses and backsplash and buzz generator. Huh?
I thought you couldn't do it.
Man, I wear the damn pants of my family.
I see.
I'll do anything damn thing I want.
So she'd have said it was okay?
She said it's fine. Mary Ellen said it's okay. As long as she can come.
All right. Well, then,
if she's down, then I'm down.
Then, I'll talk to my boy Gene.
That found out, once again, Scott and Mary Ellen make plans for me. Now I found out that here's how I was asked. So me and Scott are playing bingo on Friday night. Are you going to come with us? And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, if that's what we're doing, we're playing bingo. I guess there was bingo at the Springs. What the hell? When they start doing that?
Oh, Springo. It's been going on
It's
for a long
Springo.
time, man.
After you left.
It starts tomorrow night.
Oh, it starts tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Well, they fired that place up. It's a full-on party now. It used to be Swingers the Springs.
Whoa, that was in the 70s, bro.
No, there's Swingers there when I was there.
In the Springs?
Really?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a Springer?
Really?
Swingers
Oh,
Mecca?
my God. Yeah, they'd show up on...
I did not know.
Oh, man, there's more ecstasy and swinging going on in that place than you...
Really?
Oh, my God. You go down to the swimming hole they got there on Sunday, and you'll see what I'm talking
I'm
about.
going to rent a room.
That's why it's so hard to get in that place.
I guess so.
Yeah, you got to be vetted.
I don't think they call it the swimming hole, but I believe it's the Springs.
It
But
is
oh
the
yeah,
Springs.
you'll see them there. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, swear crazy in the Springs.
But they're not young.
Huh?
They're not young.
No, ain't nobody you'd want to have.
Yeah.
but they're all effing each other.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's the same with the
know.
lights.
And now they've switched to bingo. This is not swingers bingo. Is it?
Swingo.
Oh,
it's
Mary
naked.
Ellen will freak out.
It's naked bingo?
It's swingers bingo.
Oh, that'll be cool. What's the pot?
Wait, what
Or is there going to be pot?
It's got a lot of pot there.
Yeah, there's plenty of pot. What's gift cards?
Gift card
Ah.
Fairville Mega
to
Store.
Fair Villa.
Hell yeah. There we go. Well,
And memberships to the swingers clubs.
got that to look forward to on Friday night.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good
swinging
work.
bingo.
And I've got gift cards to a couple different places because they want us to talk about the what's that club they have for the club for eating out at restaurants, Magical Dining.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got Magical Dining for Ruth Chris.
I love magical dining.
And I got Magical Dining for that place where they bring you put up the green button and they bring you meat until you stop.
Oh, no way.
What's that called?
The Brazilian place?
Brazilian Eat It Out.
Yeah.
Eat It Out.
Texas Day Brazil.
Texas
Day Brazil. Yeah, I got for both of those.
Really?
But
How many gift cards you got?
I got to find time to do it.
How
Huh?
many gift cards you got?
I got just those two. Just
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, no, magical dining is for two.
It is for two. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I got-
you just got one each.
Yeah, I got one
Okay.
for
But-
Ruth Chris, and I got one for Texas Day Brazil.
Have you taken advantage of the magical dining at all over the years?
Many years ago, I did it.
Bro, I've done a few different places that you don't normally eat. I mean, this stage in life, if you want to take your wife out to a nice dinner, you do, and you can.
Yeah.
But just to go to dinner, you don't just run out with Ruth Chris to have dinner.
Not very often.
You don't just run out to
Texas Day Brazil.
to have dinner. So this magical dining is like $30 to $50.
We get stuck in a rut, man. When it comes to dinner,
Yeah.
going out, and I know most Americans do. You got really only 5 places you go to, and not even 5. Usually it's 2 or 3. And anytime we're going to go out, it's hurricanes. We were going to Garibaldi's, but I don't think we're doing that anymore.
What happened?
And it's just she doesn't even like Mexican food. But it's that or Ale House. Those are the 2 places that I go, which that's not real classy.
Well, it's because you don't like to drive when you go out to dinner. And rightfully so, because you're going to have a couple of beers and that's going to be a problem. So,
Right.
yeah.
So, and if I'm going to be drinking, I'll usually Uber.
Uber, exactly.
And I want to Uber all the way over to, but but I need a go-to restaurant that's better than Hurricanes.
Well, I'm going to tell you, my wife and I,
And Hurricanes is great, by the way. I'm not talking them down. I'm just saying I need to expand my horizons.
my wife and I try and do different stuff all the time. Like when we go up to North Carolina, we will not eat at a chain type restaurant.
Yeah, we were on vacation there.
Yeah, but if you can have it here, we don't eat it there. But we still like downtown Sanford's got a bunch of new restaurants that have opened.
That's too far for me.
Oh, I know. But I mean, even Apopka's probably got some new stuff opening.
Not much.
Got nothing.
They ain't got much.
They got a brewery that have it open.
I mean,
supposed to be open last month.
If you're hankering for some barbecue, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
Because you can't. I mean,
There's a couple great places all around there.
there's barbecue all over the place. And you know what? And every once in a while, and God Almighty, don't tell Boo this. We love Boo from Bubbaloo's. I love Steve from Steve White over at Porky's. There's a bunch of places I love. But every once in a while, we want to go to Sonny's, but we're afraid that Steve and Boo will find out that we went to. Because Sonny's barbecue is pretty damn good.
And their salad bar rocks.
And their salad bar rocks.
I like the
Not
salad bar.
compared to Bubbaloo's or Porky's.
I know,
man.
but
I get it. It's right there. But,
It's right there. And sometimes I just feel like, you know what? I want to.
I don't want to drive all the way to Poplar.
The thing with Sonny's is they got that damn salad bar that's the tits.
The salad bar rocks, dude.
And they give you a bucket of sweet tea.
I'll go to Sonny's just to eat the salad bar.
But don't tell Boo. She'll
No.
be so mad at us.
No. I don't eat the barbecue.
Oh, okay.
No, just the salad bar, Boo.
Oh, get out
Only
of
the
it.
salad bar.
You're out of
Boo.
it. Who you kidding?
Hey, stop it.
You ain't trying to lie to my
Cover
face
my
like that.
ass.
Shame on you.
Cover my ass with Boo.
I need to check out her breakfast though. She does a Sunday
Oh,
breakfast.
she does?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
They'll hook a breakfast
I
up.
like a brunch, bro. I like a
Yeah,
good
that-
brunch.
That's what a Popka's missing, a real true brunch.
I
Now,
like a good brunch.
I'll tell you something we did the other day. Once again, this was last minute thing. What were we going to do? And
Scotty and Mary Ellen told you.
Scotty and Mary Ellen said, "Hey, listen, we're going to go bowling today." I'm like, "Bowling?"
Yeah,
What
you
the-"
mentioned that.
So it was what was it? A Sunday? I think it was Sunday. It was day of the hurricane, I guess. Monday or whatever. Yeah, so Monday, middle of the day, nobody there. But man, they made a good ass burger,
I mean, I'll tell you what. And they
good
got-
ass
they got-
fries,
They
At the
got good
bowling
beer,
alley?
good
bowling
bars.
alley.
They got good bars, cheap.
Yeah,
And Scotty York can bowl his ass off. Did
Scotty,
he show off?
he pretty good.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Now I had a back injury, so I wasn't fully in the game.
But
I
you
was-
can't bowl. But you
making
can't- you
excuses.
can't bowl.
No, I can bowl.
You ain't that great.
I can bowl.
You know Scotty York. I'm
He's
telling
pretty
you.
good. He was pretty good.
Scotty York. from
Sounds
Flat
like we're gonna
Roll.
have to do a competition, Russ and Bo.
Russ and Bo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
do the
it.
podcast at the bowling alley.
There you go.
I would tell you what. This to me was endearing, right? You've been with people before, and they bowl, and if it goes in the gutter, or if they just get one pin or whatever, they're mad, they're pissed off. God damn it. We took Mary Ellen. Man, it didn't matter what she did. She was happy as hell to do it. And she had one. I got one. Yeah. and they go in the gutter. She go, oh man, it almost went. You know, it wasn't she. She almost got it. She was just happy every time she rolled the ball. She was, and we played, I think, 3 games, and she's ready to play some more. Because you can drink. She was drinking up, and
Right.
You know,
Yeah, bowling alleys are fun because you can do those things.
I give bowling alley thumbs up. We should do one from a bowling alley.
There you go, Scotty.
We'll do a Russ and Bo 2.0. Hey, by the way, if you ever want us to come out to your place, we'd be glad to. We went to a yoga place a couple weeks ago. That was a lot of fun.
People are still talking about that.
Anyway, she was great, man.
Yeah, she was very
Both
awesome.
Jen and Sarah Beth.
Sarah Beth.
Follow Sarah Beth on Facebook.
Yeah.
I think she's like a preacher or something.
A preacher.
Well, I mean, you say she spreads a good word. You know,
Oh.
she's like,
She's good to look at too.
Didn't notice.
Didn't notice?
Didn't notice. No,
Okay.
I put my wife first. I don't know about you.
Hey, listen, I just said she was good to look at. I didn't want to marry her. But yeah,
She's from Charleston, West Virginia.
by God.
By God.
Yeah, I call her the Bohemian Pixie. You called her something.
I made
different.
that up.
No, you didn't go with that.
I called her the Bohemian Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Yeah, I
and you
like
changed it to
Pig-
Pixie.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen that new
we
show?
made
I
it up.
knew it was gonna come
Carnival
up.
Row?
I knew as soon as that
No.
Pixie.
Carnival Row. You got to
No.
see it. It's fairy. This fine ass fairy having sex, and when fairies have sex,
Bone and fairies.
yes,
I'm
bone and
in.
and when
You had me at Bone and Fairies.
and when a fairy bones you, she lifts you. Boy, she gonna need bigger wings, but she lifts you
Damn
up,
jumbo jet
and she has her
fairy, yeah.
orgasm. Her wings go really crazy.
Really?
Yeah, and then they bone a goat, which is not as good. There's a man goat.
Like, there's a name for those.
No,
Pan. It's a pan.
is a pan.
is it a
I
pan?
think he's a pan.
But what does
yeah.
he call himself? A puck.
Puck. He's a puck.
He's a puck.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a half man, half goat,
yeah,
and a woman has sex with a goat man.
yeah.
It feels wrong.
Yeah. Looks
but,
bad.
But they do something
Bad.
similar.
That looks bad.
They do something similar in Tijuana. Horses.
That's a lie.
How do you know? You ain't been to Tijuana.
Scotty York, that's a guy.
went there with Mary Ellen, I think, and they said they could not find
A donkey
one
show?
donkey show.
Well, they might. It's not a.
Let's be
It's
honest.
legend.
Yeah, I don't think it really happened. It might have happened once, but I don't think people pay to see it. That's gross.
Crazy stuff happens in Tijuana.
Man, that's just
But Carnival Row, and you know what I'm
back
watching?
to Carnival Row. It's on Amazon. It's with Orlando Bloom. The fairy and the little fairy woman. She's kind of hot.
Really.
Yeah, but she's bisexual.
Speaking of hot, and on TV, my girl Kirsten Dunst is doing some stupid show on
The Florida one.
Showtime that says "Being a God in Central Florida."
Yeah,
That's
I know.
the name of
Yeah,
it.
she's bitching because people only remember her for Spider-Man, and she's
I
like,
thought it was-
she's like,
I thought it was-
I deserve more respect than this.
Yeah, well, I thought it was her cheerleader movies that she was mad about.
No,
Well, anyway, she acts well in this badly written program.
is it bad?
You can get
Yeah.
the full first episode on YouTube
Of what?
on becoming a god in Central Florida.
Oh,
The whole first episodes.
The full first
Like-
episode.
do they dog on? Do they dick on or Central Florida? Is that what?
No,
Oh,
but
okay.
they, what they're screwing with is Amway. It's
Yes.
multi-level marketing and
Oh.
how it started back in the day or whatever.
Yeah.
And all the rallies and all the stupid poor people that they took advantage of or got taken advantage of.
Or stupid young people like me. I was.
And me,
yeah,
you got me. Thanks, pal.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
let's do.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can do this. You'll be in my upline and
But-
downline. And,
I didn't do that one. I didn't do.
yeah, you did.
No, I did something different.
No, we didn't. We had Amway soap.
Oh,
and
that's
we
right.
We had
I
the
did
whole
that.
$100 kit.
I've done every stupid thing there is to do. Yeah, that's right. We did do that, and then I did that airplane thing that time. I don't think you were around for that. I got Mark Roberts involved with that.
That's where we went to the room where you could buy stuff special cheap. That one building. That was a whole different.
Totally
ballgame.
different scam altogether. That was a different scam altogether. There's another one with this guy. It was Mija. Do you remember Mija?
I do.
Okay, Mija was this really beautiful Mexican girl.
Mexican girl.
And she could have talked me into anything.
Right.
And she's like, I forget the time. Like, I made $5,000 last week on my airplane. I'm like, what's that, Mija? Oh, if you want to get involved.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, sure. And she was hot. She used to wear those the lace gloves with no fingers.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, that was that was the deal.
She was Madonna-esque.
So she's like, I'll bring you to the meeting, right? So we go to this meeting in this house way over in like in the Pop area or whatever. And this guy's got a really nice house. And we go into the house and they start to explain the airplane. And basically it was a pyramid.
Yeah.
And then, everybody gives $1,500. And then the guy at the top of the pyramid gets all that money, which came like $40,000 or something. And then the airplane would split. And then a couple more times you would be at the top and you would get $40,000.
Right.
Well, Mija told me, I just got my $40,000. I'm like, oh my God, well, if it worked for you, it'll work for me. Let's do it. And so I had no idea, didn't even think about it being legal or not legal or whatever. I was like, well, it's an organization. They've got flyers and pamphlets. It must be for real. So I sign, I do the whole thing. I give the $1,500. Like, oh man, I got to bring some people next time. Well, the only person that I knew that had $1,500 was my buddy Mark Roberts, and he was all in. He's like, oh, this sounds great, right? So I go, yeah, let's go. So we go to the meeting, and it's so funny because we go to the meeting and we get halfway through the meeting, and the guy who owns the house says, listen, we got to stop the meeting right now because Miami Vice is coming on. Now that's how long ago this was, right? And it was a Friday night, and when Miami Vice came on, everybody just friggin' stopped.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Miami Vice.
We didn't have DVRs. How you didn't even tape TV back then.
Oh yeah, you couldn't record it or anything. You just had to watch it, and if you missed it, you missed it.
Wow.
So we had to stop this meeting,
Caveman time.
so we could watch Miami Vice, and then went back. Long story short, I lost my money. My friend Mark lost his money
in an Amway.
Because here's what happened. About 2 days.
Not Amway.
It wasn't Amway.
Airplane.
This was airplane.
No.
And about 2 days after, and we thought we were really going to clean up, a big bust on the news. And they're like, these people were busted for a pyramid scheme. And I'm like, I didn't even know it was illegal.
I didn't know they were.
I was 21, 22 years old. I was a kid, and had no idea. And the guy that we were talking to was on the news. They were dragging him out in his with handcuffs on. And I called Mark Roberts.
Yeah.
And Mark, I think we lost our money. And he's like,
hold on, Miami Vice is on. I'll call you back.
No. He's like, I'm going to the Dogs this week anyway. It don't matter. Like, he didn't care, God bless him.
I used to watch those guys. There was a couple of our friends that would bet on football every Sunday.
Yeah.
Drop $1,000, $2,000 like it was nothing.
They would tell you about it when they won.
Right.
They would not mention it when they lost. It's not as sexy or doesn't sound
No,
as
they
good.
make themselves sound like geniuses all the time. They never tell you the thousands and thousands that they lost.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we used to go, I don't know if you went, I think you went with me. We used to go with Mark Roberts to the Kennel Club.
Yeah.
They bet on the dogs. He knew the dogs.
Yeah, I never went with you guys to the dog track just because I just didn't go. I wasn't into.
Yeah, we did
gambling.
double dating then. He had his girl, and I don't know who I was married to at the time. Was it Patty?
You were your first one.
It was Patty.
It was your first one.
It was Patty. Yeah.
I'll keep track. Don't worry.
I appreciate it.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
But it was. I remember you guys. Y'all would do that. I just never had the money to gamble with. I'd rather drink.
Right.
So I just didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
That don't sound like
it
you.
sounds
You don't
crazy.
drink? You drink?
I
Wow.
know it sounds nuts.
Have you ever thought about going a month without drinking?
I
Have you
did
ever
it
done
actually about 3 or 4 years ago.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, I went on that.
Oh, you had cancer.
No, I was drinking during cancer.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
Okay.
It was before
If there's ever
cancer.
something to drink
I
about,
did
it's
this-
cancer.
My wife put me on this Advocare diet, and there was a 30-day period.
Yeah, she was
don't
doing
drink.
that thing for a while.
Yeah, that's another one of those things. But she only did it because I loved the spark,
No.
the drink.
What
I
happened
still
to
love it.
all those companies? They'll be real hot for a while, and then they die off.
Yeah, because people think that actually diet
It doesn't make them any money.
and diet plans don't work.
Diet plans don't work.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had that one that someone, an ex got me involved in. What was that one with all the items that were very nutritional or like all like healthy, clean, like soap and all that crap?
Oh, yeah.
God, that was a bunch of crap.
Yeah. All of that stuff. But everybody makes somebody makes something off of that stuff.
Yeah, usually not me though.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Oh, you were talking about Spark, the energy. I thought you were talking about Sparks, the alcoholic energy drink.
I didn't know there was one.
Oh, I hate
That might be something I should try.
We'll do that. Yeah.
I was like, man, don't get in that Advocare if that's what you're doing.
No, Advocare was, and again, it's still going on. Advocare's like a big sponsor for some football stuff, and sporting things. And Advocare is good if you do the program,
Mhm.
but it's a way of life, and I like my way of life: chicken wings and beer.
You're right.
I'm good. But I mean, I lost weight on it, and I love the Spark. I'd still drink Spark today because it's a good little energy drink, and I try not to drink too much caffeine in the form of soda.
Nah.
I'll drink caffeine in the form of iced tea, but I drink one Mountain Dew a day. I cut back.
Oh man,
No, seriously, and I'm very, very good about that.
I was wondering, who was drinking Mountain Dew other than kids?
One Mountain Dew a day
Did
because
you?
it's the highest caffeine.
Is that why?
And people have their coffee, and that's my coffee every morning.
yeah, coffee doesn't do it for me. I've had to move to 5-hour energies because it's just B vitamin. It's got as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, but now I don't drink coffee as much.
I was drinking coffee in the morning, like every morning right before the show. It's like a little routine, and I kind of got to where it was making me sweat. I was drinking coffee, I was sweating. I'm like, I don't really need the caffeine that much.
Yeah, I just do, like I said, I do one dew a day, and I'm very stringent about it.
One Dew a day.
One dew a day. I do my dew, and I'm done.
I need to find a good alcoholic drink that I can stick to because I tried to do the what they were doing with the tequila and grapefruit juice.
What about Jack and Coke?
It's pretty good. Jack and Coke, yeah.
You know what? After you
I feel
drink
like
it for a lot of years,
Yeah, it's like so. It's like I have the same one.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't.
you know me, I don't venture out much as far as drinks go.
Oh, I know. It's you. It's Michelob
A
Light.
couple of light beers and Jack Daniels, and I might drink a vodka drink here and there.
You are a picky son of a bitch when it comes to your drink.
Although
You won't even try. You won't even halfway drink a Corona, will you?
No, I hate it. But I have found that I like blonde Guinness.
Okay.
I like blondes, And I didn't like Guinness, but I like blonde Guinness.
So I like Guinness. When we were in Ireland, I drank
They
that.
probably didn't have the blonde though.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is it's probably just an American thing.
Ireland
I
Guinness
do
tastes
dig
different, though.
What's that?
Ireland Guinness tastes different.
It does taste different.
Yeah.
It's a little more room temperature, and it's almost like a shake. It's almost like a beer shake. But
Yeah.
I like it a
Good.
lot there. I can't. When I came back to America, I tried it. I'm like, it's not the same.
It's a little more watered down feeling here.
I don't know what it is, but it's
Yeah.
just not. It's not the same feel. I don't know.
And up in my neighborhood, Lake Mary and Sanford, we have 2 good Irish bars, and they both carry blonde Guinness. I just found out yesterday.
Oh, what are the
I was-
Irish bars?
I don't know the name of the one
Oh.
in Sanford.
I don't know how
I really don't.
Stanford, there's businesses stay in business. There's a brewery every 4 feet,
Yep.
and a bar is just like,
Yeah.
are there enough people drinking in Sanford to
Yeah,
keep all of
Sanford's
this going?
becoming
Sanford's had a renaissance, man.
Man.
It's
I
becoming
know.
the new brewery mecca down there.
I went to the one of those crafted cocktail places where it
Yep.
took me 25 minutes to get a vodka soda, but it was a fancy ice cube and it was smoking a little bit.
I love those.
But it takes so long to make it. I'm
Oh
just like,
God.
there was 5 of us. We all ordered drinks. It took us, by the time he made all 5, it took almost half an hour.
You know, Sanford's got one of my new favorite restaurants called the Jailhouse. I figured I've been in there enough times
right.
without it serving real good
Yeah,
food.
I've heard
They
of
got
it.
good food. You should go. It's a good restaurant.
Yeah.
I would go there. Sanford's got a lot of cool stuff, and like I said, I like going down there. I'm not a big fan of the breweries, but I do like this new
Yeah,
Irish bar.
I can imagine you going to one of those breweries because they don't have your Michelob Light.
No, and exactly. I've ventured out in my age and tried, a couple
What other
of
beer?
different,
What other beer can you stomach?
the blonde Guinness.
Okay.
And there was one that I thought I liked from Ybor City, but I can't remember which one it was. And every time I've tried it since, I don't.
Yeah.
Yingling.
So other than that, there was one out in Winter Garden, but it's seasonal. That brewery they have in Winter
Yeah,
Garden.
there's breweries opening up all over.
Yeah.
They're also closing all over now because it's been saturated. I mean,
Yeah.
There's one supposed to be open up in Apopka. It was supposed to open up at the end of August. I guess they had to push it back. I mean, every time the place opens, they always had to push it back. But 3 Odd Guys Brewing is supposed to be opening over there.
And there's another one coming in Lake Mary that's about a month away, I guess.
Mm.
But there's all kinds of stuff opening up on that side of town. My side of town, there's all kinds of cool stuff. If you just try it, you got to venture out and try it.
Yeah. Don't see me doing that. Don't see me doing that. Yeah. Not a whole lot
Yeah.
of bars really where I'm at in Apopka though. Not just bars.
Yeah.
There's an Italian place that we went to.
You could always
last
go
week.
to
It's
Blue
good.
Jeans Lounge.
Blue
What's that?
Jeans. I've been to Blue Jeans.
Have you been to Blue Jeans?
I've been to Blue Jeans.
What is that?
If you end up
It's-
in Blue Jeans, you've
yeah.
made some bad decisions.
Oh God, yeah. I went to Blue Jeans when it was a really bad decision. Blue Jeans.
I
is
make
the-
bad decisions. I don't know where it's at. Where is,
You'd open the door, look in, and go, nah.
is it? A dive bar?
Oh,
it
it
is
sucks.
worse.
Is it
than
worse
a
than your
dive bar.
place?
Oh, way worse.
Oh, really?
Way worse.
Oh,
Blue
even
Jeans
Scott
is an
says it's
ABC. It's an ABC
Oh.
liquor store.
Well,
bar. Yeah.
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 Oh,
Not even-
shady
Yeah.
penguins. What was that
Yeah.
place that was the bottom of the barrel, but it was so fun to go to, and we went all the time to watch the.
George's Hideaway.
Up from there.
Up from there.
Yeah, it was down on 436, and it was where everyone would go late at night for like the goofiest people would get together and screw each other.
Why not?
Why not
Why
lounge?
not?
Why not? Goofy people screwing each other. I should have known.
I know exactly that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. That does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you couldn't get laid in a why not, you weren't trying.
Man,
So now the why not? So the why not closed. So I
the
think
whole building closed.
on that side of town, I think that if you instead of going to why not, people go to Murano's instead.
Oh, is that what it
That's
is?
where like that same kind of crowd. They're
Yeah.
dancing like in their 70s,
Yeah.
still dancing. And
Murano's
corny.
weirds me out. I've never.
It should.
I mean, it
I
weirds
love
me
Murano's.
out.
What do you like?
I went the vibe. The vibe is so 70s. It's like old
Yeah.
70s vibe.
Might be why I dig it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you can see the little crane's roost there.
No, I mean, it's not the location's,
The location's
great.
nice.
The food's not bad.
Food's good.
The bar's good. It's just the vibe weirds me out.
Well,
Man,
yeah, of course, this is the guy hanging out at what'd you call it? The smoky bar you hang out?
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
If you don't have the chicken wings at Nice and Easy, you are not living. You've got to have the chicken wings. They're my favorite
Wait,
food.
I've been to Nice and Easy.
So everybody's been to Nice and Easy.
I was there with you really drunk one time.
You were there before me, really drunk, and they asked me to come get you really drunk.
That's right.
They said, your boy's here. Do you mind stopping by?
That's something just drunk.
Because you're the only one he'll listen to. I said, I'll be there in a minute.
And did I listen?
No.
You did.
Okay. Well,
You did. It was time to go.
Well, then we're fine.
Yeah. They still like you. Don't get me wrong. They want us to do a podcast from there.
Isn't that like a service industry bar? Like a lot of service industry people go there. I think in the same place.
Well, it was nicknamed the Sleazy for a long time.
Yeah.
But you know, when you've become like me, like a family member there, you see people come and you go, and it's mostly the same people that go there. It's a neighborhood bar, but you know, it's starting to get some new clientele, which is always fun.
I was there when Savannah worked there.
Yep.
She worked there for a little while.
Yep.
It's next Saturday. We're going to be at Aquatica.
Yep.
For a big to do. You want to come to Aquatica?
I am working next Saturday. This Saturday?
It's Saturday night.
This Saturday?
No, not this Saturday. Next Saturday.
I'm working next Saturday. What time?
It's from 7 till midnight.
Yeah, I got to work till 9.
See you around on that.
I'm sorry. What is the big to do?
I don't know. We're all at Aquatica, and I'm going to just find a bar and just drink at the bar.
Oh, well, no, I could probably be talking to that.
Because I don't want to like
I
go
ain't
down.
getting in a swimsuit.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Yeah.
I get in a wetsuit.
Here's the thing. I ain't even wearing a wetsuit. No, I'm just going to wear. I'll have my Tommy Bahama shirt. I'll have some. I'll have some swimming shorts just in case. But my plan is to find a new drink that I like at the bar and try them all.
Okay.
That's my big to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna go start with Harvey Wallbanger. Go to Scotty York. You know, old fashioned.
Tom Collins,
a certified bartender.
Tom Collins. What else do we? What is? What's the milky one you like?
White Russian.
White Russian.
White Russians.
And a Black Russian.
White Russians, Black Russians, and then there's another
You don't
one
want to
with
discriminate with the
almonds.
Russians.
What's a Black Russian?
Black Russians without milk.
Oh, without
the
milk.
cream. Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta have a White Russian.
Yeah. I like Russians.
Yeah.
I like Russians. Let me see what I can do. I might go out there with you.
I mean,
You
you
get a
know,
Latino Russian.
I'll meet you out there, maybe.
I know that Mary Ellen is going to just hang at the bar too. Scotty,
Yeah.
are you coming?
Scotty will be there.
Oh, he's going to come out. All right, so we'll sit around the bar and just drink. We don't got to get wet.
And we can try different drinks. I'll try different drinks with you.
All right.
Aquatica.
All right.
You don't got to get wet.
The way we do Aquatica, we got to get
We'll
wet.
get wet on the inside.
Yeah.
Right.
We're like Karate Man. We're wet
We
on
make
the
the
inside.
ladies wet.
You only-
Exactly.
You only get wet if you got to pee.
Exactly.
Walk into the pool and walk back, drink your drink.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know my
I don't know.
problem.
I might like one of those. You know what? If they got a wave pool, though, I can hang with a wave pool.
Now, you know my problem.
A bunch of
Every
Japanese
time-
whalers in there.
Every time you've ever seen me drunk by a body of water, what happens?
You
I'm
get
Get
nude.
naked,
I'm
y'all.
naked
Come
in
in.
it. Yeah, that could be
Got
a
an
problem.
old
At
Bahamian
Aquatica.
doo-doo stain coming in.
I'm telling you, it's a serious issue that I'll have to address at Aquatica next week.
Yeah.
Are you the naked? You're always the naked friend?
No, I'm the guy who gets
always.
drunk and dives in the pool
Yeah.
naked.
No, you don't understand. When we went on our first 2 or 3 cruises, I mean, Bo would lead like all of our listeners. We'd have like, I don't know, 300-400 listeners with us. And Bo would be like, hey, this is a naked beach. We're getting naked. Y'all coming? And it was not a naked beach.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was by the time we were done. You know,
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, Bo's taking his clothes
Yeah.
off. Everyone's taking,
We had-
you couldn't do that now.
We had a topless deck party on a cruise ship.
Oh.
That wasn't
Captain
topless.
attended. No, it was topless.
Oh,
Okay.
well, they all
Yeah.
took their time. But the best was we decided, I don't know if you were at this, I think you were. We decided, listen, we had the band at the time, right? We had a bunch of Monster listeners, cruise ship. And we're like, at 8:00 tonight, we're all going to, because they gave you those robes, you know, and
Yeah.
we're all going to wear our robes and come on down. We're going to, we're going to play. Well,
Yeah.
everybody shows up in their robes, about 300 people,
Only.
look like a Klan rally. I mean, it was a bunch of white people in white robes, and I'm like, oh my god, we are the Ku Klux Klan. And
Well, that's what I thought when the Apollos wanted to do the toga thing. I'm like, it could look bad.
yeah, but that one, see, it ended up not looking bad. But then we were thrown out of that particular party because like 3 or 4 people started having sex on a table.
Yeah.
People-
I wasn't one of those.
And when it was a monster cruise, people thought that was a pass.
Yeah.
to
Open invitation to be.
rape and pillage
Yes, exactly.
and do whatever the hell they wanted to.
Exactly.
It's international waters.
We didn't tell them not to, but I mean,
Yeah.
Maybe encouraged it.
I might have encouraged it.
In Mexico, I decided I was going swimming on the naked beach. There wasn't a naked beach, and my poor mother happened to be on that cruise.
No,
so I looked over at my mother. I said, "Here, Mom, hold this," and I gave her my shorts, and I gave her my wallet, and I kept my hat on, and I ran down to the beach. There was like 27 people.
Was that the same year they took everybody down to the Mayan ruins?
Yeah, same one.
What happened?
I had to go to the bathroom because I've been drinking beer all day, and they let me drive the Jeeps, which was kind of cool.
The Mayan ruins, been there for eons.
Right.
And I'm standing there, and this guy's yapping and yapping and yapping, and I got to go to the bathroom, right?
Number one, number two.
I got to pee.
Oh.
So I go behind the crowd, which I think is the crowd, and I see this place that I can pee. So I start peeing, and Russ goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm peeing." He goes, "You can't pee on that. That's a Mayan ruin." I put my foot up, and I went, "Yep, it's Mayan. It's ruined."
If you were really drunk at the time standing there, it was hilarious.
It was still funny.
It's funny right now.
It's mine and it's ruined.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
Absolute true story.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed back there.
Yeah.
But I got to drive the Jeep home. And, I don't drive. So
When's your next?
that was fun.
Don't you do like a Jamaican cruise or not cruise,
No.
but a Jamaican trip?
My wife and I like to go to Sandals for our anniversaries. Like the big anniversaries or just to go.
When's your anniversary?
November 17th.
November. Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to go to Sandals because we went 2 years ago to Jamaica, and South Coast is so beautiful, so nice, so well done. She decided she wanted to go back and invite everybody we know. So we're going there this November.
And she does not want me to mention her name, by the way, so don't say her name. But I've been invited by someone that we know who has a place in Costa Rica, and she's got 75 acres.
Wow.
In Costa Rica.
Wow.
She's like, "Listen, I'm going to pay for you and Mary Ellen to come. I want you guys to come out." And she does this thing where she buys, I think it's like $10,000 worth of candy, and they pass it out to the village kids.
Kaufman told me about that.
Yeah. For Halloween. And I guess these kids don't really do Halloween. At least they didn't. And because of her, they started doing the Halloween deal. And they've invited us to come for a week. And I'm sort of excited, but yet a little nervous about being in the middle of Costa Rica, 75 acres, and like there's no real police out there. They
got security though.
Yeah. No, she does not have
Kaufman told me they had security.
Kaufman don't know.
Oh.
He don't know.
Oh.
No, I talked to her. No, they have it's their own place. Now they have a wall around their compound, and so the villagers don't break in, but and then they've got 75 acres.
The wall? Who's guarding the wall?
At this point, we don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out. And they've invited.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah. I know you're going with. She'll treat you right. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little nervous about it though.
Yeah. I mean,
but yeah, we know the person, and if she can do it, you'll be fine.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
Exactly. And they've got people down there that take care of them and take care of the place, and they're in.
I'll tell you about a scary time I did have in Costa Rica. I was with Scotty York one time, and Scotty York somehow he always finds like the coolest things. I don't know how he does it, but and he found this farmer, and the farmer, if you gave him $10, $20, I forget, $2 a person. You give him $2 a person.
He started at 3. Got him to 2.
He will allow you to go through his gate, and he says if you walk 2 miles that way, you'll find the most beautiful waterfall you've ever seen. I'm like, oh, that's probably crap, right?
My first thought is 2 miles.
So and it's in mud and muck, which I didn't like that part of it, right? But you're walking and you get to, and once you get about 2 miles in, you realize you're in the middle of no freaking where, and if someone wanted to jump you or whatever.
The farmer comes back and BFs you.
So we find this beautiful, one of the most beautiful waterfalls you've ever seen. And it's got 2 levels to it. And Scotty York's like, "Hey, let's go jump in a waterfall." I'm like, "I'm in, let's do it." Whatever. And we get ready to start walking up. and we look up at the mountain, and down coming these two big black dudes with big machetes, like just chopping the woods. I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna be killed out here in the middle of nowhere, So we're like, oh, we just got to keep your cool. So Scotty York and I jumped into the waterfall. We kind of got out and we're watching these guys come, and turns out they were just really nice guys.
Hey,
But in my
day.
mind, I thought we were getting ass raped. I thought for sure we were going to die right here, 2 miles in. But they were like, we got the machetes just in case snakes, because snakes,
Right.
Well, you see anybody walking with a machete,
yeah,
it's terrifying.
You get nervous.
and if you're in the middle of the woods,
And
Oh,
a country you've never been to.
Costa Rica,
Right.
yeah,
I've never been to Costa Rica.
it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But once again, we went to tourist spots. Scotty York knows how to find the most beautiful tourist spots. I don't know if the place where she has, it's probably beautiful.
I'm sure you're going to be
But
fine.
I asked about the beaches because the beach is like two hours away. And I'm like, oh.
Well, that's in the middle of the island.
Yeah,
huh?
she said we're by a volcano.
Oh,
Toward Arnold side. Yeah.
Okay.
And near a volcano.
I'm sure there's stuff to do. She's not going to invite you down there just to hang out at the house for a week.
No, it's gonna be like
Yeah.
a hurricane party. Just end up playing board games for a week.
I'm
You
sure.
and Jeff Kaufman.
I'll find some. We'll find something to do. Mary Ellen,
Yeah.
she's down with anything. So
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
hey, if people want to buy a brand new vehicle, they could go to.
Come see me at Bill Ray Nissan in beautiful Longwood, Florida, or you can reach me at billraynissan.com or just call us.
Mr. Ryan Holmes, if they want to go to one of your trivia nights, what do they do?
Yeah, just follow me on Instagram at Ryan Holmes Comedy. You can find out all that stuff and check out Poking the Bear while you're at
If you want us to do the Russ and Bo 2.0 podcast at your business or at your
strip club.
if you got enough money at your home, we don't care. We'll do it anywhere.
If you want it in Costa Rica.
We'll do
You
it.
got- yeah, exactly.
Then we'll do it.
I've never been.
Just get hold of Scotty York by going to russandbo.com.
Yep.
That's russandbo.com. Scotty York can hook all that up. If you want to get my comic book that I wrote, it's called Jolly Jane. It's at bigcitycomics.com. And the first graphic novel is done, available. You can buy it now. And I'm working on the second graphic novel now. So if you can pick it up, that would be very, very cool. Other than that, we ain't got to go home.
But we got to get the hell up out